What's up, friends? Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm Henry. That's Jason. We have a guest who we're going to ask some really fun questions in just a moment. But before that, we see all the love on the channel. Great to know you guys love March Madness as much as we do. The TikTok's been blowing up. The Instagram's been blowing up. Even that take I had on Carolina, which made me a little sad to post. I saw all the love on it. So we appreciate all of you guys. Drop a comment below with all your March Madness predictions, your national champion, your Final Four, Cinderella, all of that good stuff. We want to hear all of that. We see all the support. Thank you guys. But with that, we have an actual member of this beautiful NCAA tournament joining us right now. Ansley Almonor of Fairleigh Dickinson University out of the great state of New Jersey. Huh? Yeah, how about that? How about that? Yeah. Okay. First of all, Ansley, how are you, bro?
I'm good.
Ansley, the man. Are you hyped? Are you hyped?
You gotta be more hyped than that, bro.
I mean, I'm not trying to act like the moment's too big for me because we trying to act like we've been here already. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm ready to play them all. Trying to get a win out here. Yeah.
So has it hit you yet that you're playing in the NCAA tournament? Because I imagine as a kid you grew up like this is what you dream of.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think so. Like I'm really focused on the game right now. Like I don't think it really hit me. I feel like it maybe tomorrow when you see all the lights, the camera, the crowd and all that, that's probably when it's going to really hit me. But right now, I'm just treating it like it's a regular, normal game, acting like it's just another day in the season.
I like that.
I think it's going to hit you like during warmups, like when they roll the ball out to let you guys warm up, the refs come on, blow the whistle, announce themselves. That's when it's going to hit you that like, and mind you, I hate when people say this, but like, this is a real tournament game. This is not a play-in. Like this is a real March Madness game. Does it annoy you when people say that?
Else a bunch of teams would be in it, and they're not.
Exactly.
Exactly. Does that annoy you when people say that about the 16?
Yeah, it does. Like it annoys. They act like we don't belong here, and we're here to prove that we do belong here. So we're gonna get the win tomorrow.
Let's go. Speak it into existence, baby.
I want to ask this because. First of all, I'm just so happy that there's a team from the state of New Jersey in the tournament. Last year, the Cinderella team of the tournament, and dare I say the greatest Cinderella of all time, came from the state of New Jersey. Have you guys talked about St. Peter's at all and said like, like people don't know how tough basketball is in New Jersey and like that we're not here to mess around?
Nah, yeah, we play St. Peter's, so like we know how tough they are. They play a tough brand of basketball. We're trying to establish our brand of basketball too, trying to piggyback off their success, going to the tournament, make a little Cinderella run of ourselves. So, yeah.
Nice.
What about Texas Southern? Talk about this opponent a little bit.
Texas, from the scouting, we realized like they're bigger than us. They can't really shoot the ball, but they crash the boards hard. So we're gonna have to make sure we find a body on every shot, make sure they don't get second chance points, and they go in transition. So we focus on transition and limit them to one shots. We'll be good. That's the scout.
Mm-hmm. Like it. I got a challenge for you, Ans, because I know you're averaging like 5 boards right now, right?
Word.
If you saying that you got to keep those guys off the boards, can you get a double-double? Come on. I think you should be averaging a double-double, but, we're not going to go there. But I think you definitely could get 9-10 boards tomorrow.
All right, bet. Say no more. That's all you had to say.
Listen, I want to see it. I'm tuned in. I'm locked in tomorrow.
We're not
locked in. We locked in or we not locked in, Hank?
We're not missing this game.
Oh, okay.
Bet.
Okay, so I want to ask about this because I know that last year for Fairleigh Dickinson was not a good year. Just like simply put, like you guys did not have the year you were expecting to have. Obviously, the transition from Division II, like there was just a lot of shit going on with the basketball program, and it was a tough year. But from where you guys were as a team last year to with a not a very good record to where you guys are now in the tournament as a 16 seed, what's the biggest difference in your opinion between the mindset of last year's team versus this year's team?
There's a lot of differences. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of differences. Like this team, we just more together. Like we're disciplined. Like from 1 to 13. We're a disciplined team. We're a together team. We play hard. We play for each other. Like we work hard. Like it's just way different than last year. Last year's team, I couldn't say the same about last year's team. For me, this year we're together. We play for each other, and that's why I feel like we've had a lot of success so far.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a different coach this year than last year?
Yeah, we got new coach.
Does that play a major key in you guys' success?
Yeah, definitely. Once he first came in, like you could tell, like he was gonna change the culture around, like the way he runs things, like the way he runs practice, the way he runs shoot around, the way he runs like off the court stuff. Everything that's ran, like it's just different. Like you could tell, like because he's won before at other levels. This is his first D1 job, but you could tell like his formula is successful and it's gonna keep being successful. Like he has a good formula.
So, obviously, the team is in a way different position. But so are you. Like last year, I know you probably personally didn't have the year you wanted to have. And here you are this year putting up 14 a game, about to drop a double-double in this tournament game. We're putting money on that. What's the biggest difference in your game personally?
Biggest difference in my game. I don't even think it's really a difference in my game. I just feel like I changed my body. Like I got in better shape. So it's like that really helped me when it comes, because when you come to the next level, it's like people are bigger, stronger, faster. So I just had to catch up to that. My body wise, I feel like my game was translatable. So and once I got my body right, I was able to play in. I feel like I'm able to play anywhere. So, yeah.
I would disagree a little bit, Hank.
Oh, what you got? What you got to say, Jay?
Only because I seen some clips this year. My man shot fake 1-2 dribble banger. I wasn't seeing all of that.
You're right, but that's why I say it's part of my body. Like it was just, I just got my body.
Well, your body helped your game, and now you feel a little froggy, bouncy, just different. So yeah. I would disagree. I would say his game definitely got better. He's way faster. He looks quicker when he moves with the ball. He's not moving east-west. He's going north-south when he's putting it on the floor. He's catching and shooting when the hands are down. I watched the film, so yeah, he got better. That's why he in the tourney.
You can't even ask me that question. You gotta ask someone outside. I can't give you honest.
So, but speaking of your game, like on a personal note, the other day, Jason and I were, I think this was Monday, maybe we were scheduling our episodes for the week. Call it a production meeting, if you will. And Jason asked me, he was like, "Man, who do we have in the tournament? Like one of our guys." And Jason had some guys in his head, and the first guy I said, Ansley. And the first thing that came to my mind.
I said Joe Toussaint, and he said Ansley. And I was like, yeah. Ansley.
Yeah. And you know why I said it? Because I watched the Fairleigh Dickinson game. I caught some of it, the Merrimack game.
Yeah.
And then I started looking at some previous games, and the thing that stood out to me, and I said this before we got on, the things that you were able to do as a basketball player in 2020 when we were in the midst of COVID, just working out in the gym, the player you were then versus the player you are now is completely different. And I did not watch every Fairleigh Dickinson game this season, but I would have to imagine that your improvement as a player is a large part of the reason that you guys are where you are right now. And I know you're humble, so maybe you won't agree, but man, from where you were then to where you are now, like, holy fuck, it's two different players.
Nah, yeah, you're right. But like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you try to get better every year. Always with Jay, we always in the gym, just focus on getting better little by little. So, that's what you work for. You work for moments like these. It's like for people to say, "Oh, you got way better." Like that means I'm doing the right things.
I mean, how much points you averaged last year? Not that it's all about points.
Like 3.
Give me
like 3.7 or 3.5 something.
And what about assists?
I don't know, like point something.
Right. What about rebounds?
1 point something.
So your freshman year was 3, 1, maybe 0. 1, and maybe a 0. And now you're up 11 points, 5 boards, 3 assists.
Yeah.
So, yeah, up from that next year is going to be a very different number. I mean, if you don't average the double-double then, when the next time you come back on the show, we're going to fry your shit. Come on. Upward from 5 boards is 8, 9, the way your jump's going.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So we're sitting here today. This is right before you guys take on another 16 seed in Texas Southern. So as a 16 seed, a team that frankly, people never take seriously. What do you think you want people to know about Fairleigh Dickinson? What do you want people to know about you guys as a team?
That we just play hard. We play hard. We play together, and we're tough. Like that's what we're gonna show tomorrow. After we win, we're gonna show it to Purdue. Like we play hard, we play tough, and everybody who watches the game is gonna see that and know that.
Speaking of Purdue, listen, I know you said it before. Purdue ain't thinking about us. Like they ain't thinking about, Texas Southern. Like Purdue's worried about Purdue, and that's probably true. But I'll say this: Virginia wasn't thinking about no UMBC.
Exactly. That's exactly how he's thinking.
Nobody was thinking about St. Peter's.
We could do it too. Like
that's what I'm saying. So have you guys? I feel like that UMBC game changed the whole landscape of college basketball in a way, because now we know it's possible. Now we know it can happen. Have you guys, now that you're a 16 seed, have you guys like talked about UMBC as like motivational tools or anything?
Yeah, we always bring that up because every time somebody's like, "Oh, it can't happen. It can't happen." Well, it happened before, so why can't we do the same thing? Like that's how we thinking. Well, we taking it one game at a time. Like really focus on tomorrow. Like after tomorrow, then we can move on. But we're really focused on getting that win tomorrow because if we don't get a win tomorrow, then we're going home. So
I can say this to what you said. That is very, very pivotal, because when I was talking to the coach from St. Peter's, Coach Rasheem Davis, last year when they was in the tournament, every time I spoke to him, he would say, "We're just focused on this game." Whoever it was, I think it was Kentucky at the time, they were focused on that game. Then it was someone else. They were just focused on that game, and he said it time and time again. We're taking it one game at a time, and they climbed the ladder.
Yeah, for me.
And when you get into it, it's just like the great coaches will make it feel one possession at a time. It's like you can't think about, like, when that ball tips, you can't think about winning the game. You got to be thinking about, all right, let's win this first play. Like, let me win this screen. Let me win this free throw. Like each little moment of the game. Like the good teams in the tournament are doing that.
Yeah, that's an emphasis that our coach has, like all over our locker room. We have a paper that says "win the possession" because he wants us to win each possession. All over our locker room, we got papers on the lockers, on the door, everywhere. If you walk into our locker room, that's one thing that you'll see, that it says "win the possession," and that's one thing that he emphasizes the whole year, and that's how he take it.
I love that, Coach Hargatai. I love that.
Yeah, listen, I'm rolling with Fairleigh.
Why you didn't go take Jim Boeheim's job, man? Damn.
I'm rolling with Fairleigh Dickinson, bro. I'm liking this.
FDU. I can't wait.
I could see it now. I could see. I know FDU's winning this game. Got to take care of business. I'm telling you, Purdue, don't sleep. That's all I'm saying. Big Zach Edey, when your 7'9" ass is going to bed, I want you to think of my man's Ansley, all right?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't want it.
It's going down. I want 10 boards, please, man. Please.
So I got
just crash the board. Because if you do it, then you're going to do it again. Think about it. If you do it, then you will do it again. And then you climb in the tournament. Everybody going to know your name. Remember that.
Facts.
Pro time. This is what I be trying to tell the kids. Make it to the tournament. Make it to the tournament. Everybody can see.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're right. That's the biggest thing, because at the end of the day, making the tournament, what you get ultimately is a platform.
Yep. Write your story.
Write your story. Ansley, you're the man. We're rocking with you. We can't wait to watch. Best of luck, my brother.
Thank you.
Be a friend of a friend.